36 years ago today, well, actually this morning, on Today, Robin Young did a segment reporting upon the benefit concert Paul Simon had thrown at Madison Square Garden 3 nights before. It featured Rueben Blades, future rock and roll Hall of Famer Chaka Khan, Lou Reed, James Taylor, Ladysmith Black Mambazo, no surprise, and Dion. And late in the show, during Dion's set, he brought out Bruce Springsteen and Billy Joel to join Reed and Ruben Blades and James Taylor as his Belmonts for the night. And they did the Dion classic, A Teenager in Love. Really cool. So you'll see a clip of that, and I see on YouTube there's a whole version of the song, not great quality, so at least this Today Show clip's pretty good quality. Isn't it ironic that first wave rock and roller Dion still out there with a new album? He's got this Girlfriend's album that looks great, duets with a whole bunch of lady artists. But Celine Dion is retired. Dion might be old enough to be her grandfather. Close to it. Rock on, Dion. Rock on.
Between federal cutbacks in low-income housing and New York's high-rise building boom, affordable housing has disappeared. One result, hotels are home now to over 4,000 families. Robin Young has met a man who is trying to do something about that situation. Morning, Robin.
Morning, John. That man is Paul Simon, the one of Simon and Garfunkel fame, and more recently the South African Graceland tour. Now, ironically, one of the songs on Graceland was called Homeless. It was about apartheid, but something happened to Paul Simon that brought it closer to home.
First, there was this woman, Maria, who used to live on the corner of 54th Street and Broadway.
On the corner?
Yeah, she was a homeless person on the. She sat on a grate.
Homeless, homeless, moonlight sleeping on a midnight place.
And we used to get into these little homeless conversations, mostly about the weather. Is it going to rain? How cold is it going to be tonight? Where will you stay if it snows? And then one day I came and she was gone.
Homeless, we are homeless.
He would never find Maria, but in his search, he met Gretchen Buchenholz of Project Reach Out. She took him to meet another homeless population, the children who live in homeless hotels.
And he saw what there is to see. He saw kids who are suffering.
There are almost 9,000 children living in hotels in New York City. They're caught in a welfare system that pays an average $1,500 a month for one hotel room, but won't allow them to use a fraction of that money to rent an apartment, even if one were available. One hotel manager told me that a family here paid $3,700 a month for 18 months. That's $75,000 in city and federal funds. And what most residents get in return is one room, no kitchen, and judging from this home video, very little upkeep.
5 people in one room. It's unreal. My baby's caught pink eye twice. They caught the measles.
The people who's on crack, they set fires. They leave their kids by themselves. Rats, mice, water bugs, garbage, all kind of things. Sometimes I cry.
He needed to do something. He was haunted by it. I think everybody who looks square in the face of a homeless kid goes away haunted by it.
Hi. Paul Simon decided to do something about it. With a third of the profits from his Graceland tour, $80,000 out of his own pocket, and the guidance and staff of New York Hospital Medical Center, he funded this mobile medical van to treat hotel kids whose parents can't even afford the fare to a hospital.
These kids they're undernourished, they're not immunized. I've been in Ethiopia and East Arkansas, and I'll tell you that this population of children, it's the closest thing we have in this country to a refugee population.
Say hello. Hi. Hi.
But one van isn't enough, which is why Paul Simon is holding another all-star benefit concert. To understand the need, meet Chris. He caught a nasty bed bug called scabies from a hotel mattress. And since their weekly meal allotment of 71 cents per person per meal was lost, his mother has spent the day panhandling.
It feels bad. If you had to tell them what it's like to be in your position, what would you want to tell them?
That when you need help, it's best to try to help yourself. Because people don't care like they used to.
There are 12,000 homeless children in New York, and we hope to be able to provide medical care to all of them.
Do you know that there are some people who are having a concert to raise money for medical supplies and vans for children like Christopher?
No.
Somebody cries, why? Somebody sing, somebody sing, hello, somebody sing, somebody cries, why?
What do you think of that?
It was wonderful. Rueben Blades, James Taylor, Billy Joel, Bruce Springsteen, Paul Simon, Lou Reed, and Dion all on one stage.
Why must I be a teenage girl? Take a walk on the wild side. Hey, Candy, take a walk on the wild side.
The goal, to pay the medical bills now so that society and the children don't pay a bigger price in the future.
And that they should not have to sit on a grate on 54th Street in order to get warm.
The Children's Health Project concert raised $500,000, and they hope to start that project in other cities.
Thanks, Rob. And his music means even more now, if that were ever possible, but it does. Coming up next, Gene Shalit with some gift suggestions from the Critics' Corner. That when we return after a station break.
Thanks for watching Cleveland Live Music. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe icon. Here you'll be offered up some videos by YouTube that are the best for you to watch. The best. Hopefully they're mine. I think they are. If you really like the channel, down in the description of the video, down there, there's a Patreon and GoFundMe. You just send me money. Cold, hard, cash. I'll take it. I'll just take your views and the subscriber stuff, and even just watching the next video. Cool with me. Cool with you? Thanks.